Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, Gerson? You are first, at least the first one I've seen. What's going on? What's going on, everybody? What's up, JL? Quentin, in here early, I see you. What's up? What's going on, guys? What's up, Pokemon? Just kidding, what? Oh, you must have said I was late or something. What's up, Matthew? What's up, Emoji? What's up, Matt? Who just came from Mr. Beast's stream? I don't know who Mr. Beast is. What's up, Pyrez? What's up, Razor? Really have a jailbreak? What do you mean? No, I don't have a jailbreak. If that's what you're asking, I do not develop jailbreaks. Notification Squad. What's up, Matthew? Am I talking? Yeah, I'm talking. Yo, Robert, what's going on, man? Quentin, hey, appreciate that $2, man. Thank you. I'm sorry for being a weeboo. Okay. What's up, Yolo? What's going on? What's going on? What buggy? What do you mean? Yeah, there's sound. If you don't hear sound, you're probably on mute or something like that. Happy birthday, Robert. Happy birthday, man. How old are you turning? The jailbreak is not out. No, you would see me a lot more excited. I mean, I'm excited now, but you'd see a lot more updates and stuff on Twitter if the jailbreak was actually released right now. 15? Oh, okay. Cool, Robert. One more year and you'll get to drive, at least where I'm from. Actually, the Weebo thing, what's up, Emoji? What's up, Kato? No, it is not. Happy early birthday, Dubstep. What's up, Bug Nasty? Yeah, let me know your question. Just say it. Don't say you have a question. Just post your question. I'll try to help you out. But, so as far as the jailbreak goes, I know a lot of you are probably wondering, nothing has changed entirely with the 10.3.1 jailbreak. Now, I'm on Weibo every day, which is like the Chinese, I'd say it's like the Chinese version of Twitter. So you can actually get Weibo on your device as well. You don't have to live in China. You're going to have to do some translations, but you can go on there and follow like the Pengu team. You can follow Spark. You can follow like the Janus conference official account on there, and kind of get a good early insight as to what's going on and what they're talking about. So since the Janus conference, what's up, Sergio? Since the Janus conference, I don't want to say nothing important has been said on Weibo. Now, Spark has been talking about the KPP bypass in the iPhone 7, so that's definitely interesting. But as far as, hinting at a release or anything like that, nothing like that, unfortunately, has been said just yet. What's up, Yosef? So, I mean, and I wouldn't expect it really. Spark's not gonna really. I don't think he's gonna spoil anything. What's up, Eric? I love seeing these mods in here. He's not gonna really leak anything, so to speak. Spark, he may be close with the Pengu team, but he's not gonna say something before they say something, in my opinion. And a lot of people were also saying sometime this week, I got DMs from people saying, oh man, the 10.3.1 jailbreak never came out, and that's because Apple never released 10.3.2. Now, I'm not saying the jailbreak is going to come out right once 10.3.2 drops, but that's like, as I put it in my video, that could be the first move of chess. Sorry. Quentin, oh my God, I forgot. Hey, Quentin, DM me after this on Twitter, and I will add you as a mod once I read that DM, like instantly once I read it. Again, I'm on mobile and I can't mod people for mobile, unfortunately. But yeah, send me a DM saying that and remind me because I will 100% do it. I'm sick and tired of forgetting to do that, so I apologize. When do I think it'll come out? I'm looking sad. No, I just came back from a party. Like my parents just moved into a new house, so they had a home welcoming party. So I was there for a while. So if my hair looks crazy, it's because I've been out all day riding the golf cart and fishing and all kind of crazy stuff today. So I literally hopped on here right once I came home. So I'm a little exhausted, so I apologize if I look sad. I'm just exhausted. So anyways, what I was saying was I do not believe that Spark, I didn't. But I don't believe Spark is going to leak anything. I think that he's going to, I don't think he's going to hint at a 10.3.1 jailbreak release at all. At least until Pengu says something on Weibo. So, no invite. Hey, if you wanted to travel down here, you're from Japan. Cool. Spark Zhang. He's a trusted community member. If you follow him on Twitter, he's been involved with a lot of previous jailbreaks, and and he's close with the Pengu team. So why is Pengu not telling us anything about the jailbreak? That's just typical Pengu because, and I understand a lot of people are new to the jailbreak scene as well. Emphasis with the $2. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thank you, Cupcake. That was kind of cheesy, but his picture is his profile picture is a cupcake. But anyways, what I was saying was I appreciate that, Maki. So so yeah, a lot of people may not know Pengu because a lot of people have just joined, the jailbreaking scene. They're new to the jailbreak scene. They bought an iPhone 7. It was the first iPhone ever. They never knew about Pengu before. And Pengu's a new team to them. So the way Pengu works is they're very secretive, and this is any jailbreak team really. The way Luca Tedesco did things with this mock portal and this Yalo jailbreak it's the first time anything like that's ever happened. Like nothing's even been close to a release of a jailbreak like that ever before. The jailbreaks usually drop ever since the iOS 2 days, iOS 1 days, they just drop out of nowhere. There's no, there may be a little warning. Pengu may throw up a tweet saying, we're going to be releasing a tool soon. But when it comes to actually releasing it, it's just going to drop. It's going to be a surprise. And it's probably going to be, if you're on the East Coast, it's probably going to be in the middle of the night because time zones, and they're in China, and the time zones are different. So it's probably going to drop at 4 or 5 a.m. So that makes it really tough on me, especially around this time because I really want to stay up until 4 or 5, but it makes it tough to get up at 8 or 9 a.m. when I have to do that. So it lagged a little bit. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, I saw the viewers just drop from 200 to 125. Oh, well. Yeah, it does that a lot. That's typical Comcast internet for you. But yeah, what I was saying was it's probably going to drop in the middle of the night. No, it's not confirmed still. It's still not confirmed. It is still not confirmed. There's been absolutely no confirmation from Pengu, from Janice, from Spark, from anybody that a jailbreak's actually going to be released. So, the fact that they talked about it even after the conference and that they took pictures of it and everything, it kind of leads you to believe that it is going to be released. And you can make an argument. I've seen people make the argument as well, saying, why would they make the whole UI? Why would they make the screen on Pengu, where it says 10.3 and they go through the whole process? Why would they make that if they're not going to release it? And that's a decent argument, but not really, because it doesn't really take much to do that. They maybe wanted to just make it look good for the audience. But on the flip side, another side of it I could see is, why even take the couple minutes to do that when everybody only cares about the jailbreak and Cydia anyways? So, I don't know. It's, and a lot of people are also like, well, Pengu showed, I've talked about this a lot too, so sorry if you've already heard this a million times, but people have also said Pengu showed off the iOS 10 jailbreak and the iOS 10 jailbreak never dropped, so they're going to do the same thing with 10.3.1. And I've said it time and time again, that was a completely different situation because iOS 10 was in beta and it got fixed in the next beta version. So they used that exploit on 9.3.3 and dropped the iOS 9.3.3 jailbreak. So, it was the same exploit. Sorry, it was the same exploit as the 9.3.3 jailbreak for the iOS 10 jailbreak, and it got patched. So it's different. It's a lot different because this is the final version. We're not talking about betas. We're not talking about it's going to get patched, or anything like that. So there's not a video of the conference anywhere. So it was a private conference. Janice was. And it was put on by Pengu, so there's no video. There's little snippets out there of the conference floating around, but there's no full video of it. And I don't think there ever will be. Will it be untethered? No. I highly, highly doubt it. It's going to be semi-tethered just like the Pengu 9 jailbreak if you have the 9.3.3 jailbreak. And it's going to be the same as the Yalu and Mock Portal jailbreak as well. It's just going to be a lot more road to 100K subs. Yeah, it should be there soon. It's going to be the same as like the Mock Portal and the Yalu jailbreak, except for it's going to be a lot more stable. Here's another thing I want to stress. I actually haven't even talked about this. I don't know how I haven't talked about this yet. But I think that the jailbreak, I know the jailbreak is going to be a lot more stable than the Yalu and the Mock Portal jailbreaks. So yeah, you can look forward to that. It's not going to be as buggy. You're not going to have random reboots all the time. Pengu is known for releasing very solid, very stable jailbreaks. Hey, appreciate that. It's a nice shirt. Yeah, I'm sponsored by Nike. So is the re-signing process actually safe? Yeah, it's safe. I would never make a video that isn't safe. What happened before was deemed safe, and it was safe until the developer went rogue because things didn't go his way in the community. So I'm not gonna keep talking about that. But hey, appreciate that, Harry. How old am I? I'm 24, Eric. Is Extender with a 3 safe? Yeah, it's just the repo is kind of fishy. It is considered a pirate repo, but Julio is a very great developer, and I think it's fine. Should I save blobs? Yes, you should save blobs for iOS 10.3.1, yes. And you should also, I appreciate that banana avatar. I didn't catch your name. I just saw you had a banana avatar. But you should definitely save your blobs, and you should also definitely save the 10.3.1 IPSW file. That way, it's a lot quicker to update when it comes time. Especially if you have slow internet, you don't want to be sitting there waiting for 30 minutes to an hour, waiting for your download to finish while the jailbreak's already out. So I would definitely go ahead and do both of those things as soon as possible. Yeah, save your blobs. And the thing is, also, you're going to have plenty of time. I don't get why people update so early. You're going to have plenty of time to update to 10.3.1. I made a spreadsheet a while back showing Apple, it's been since, I don't know, I went back to like iOS 7 days. Apple has been known to keep the signing window open for 7 days after the next version gets released. So after 10.3.2 gets released, we're going to have at least 7 days to update to 10.3.1 before it stops being signed. So I would not rush and panic and think, and get super excited and update to 10.3.1. And then, 2 months later, a 10.2.1 jailbreak drops, or a 10.2 jailbreak for the iPhone 7 drops, because things like that have happened before, and I would not be surprised if they happen again. So, so for those of you that always ask about a 10.2.1 jailbreak, obviously, a 10.3.1 jailbreak is a lot better than a 10.2.1 jailbreak because it's on Apple's new file system. But at the same time, you want to stay on 10.2.1 just in case a 10.3.1 jailbreak never gets released. That's my advice to you guys, and I can't say it enough. Because there's people every day that find my channel. There's people every day that follow me on Twitter. There's people every day that find me on Facebook. People every day that find me on Instagram and ask these questions over and over. So I just want to make that clear, and again, I can't say it enough. So when will the jailbreak be released? I wish I knew. I wish I had my magic 8-ball here to tell you, but I do not know. What's up, Julie? What year is my iMac? This is an ancient iMac. This is an OG. This is an OG iMac. That's a 2009 iMac. So yeah, I'm overdue for an upgrade, and I am getting the new iMac this year, the iMac Pro. Hopefully, it's the iMac Pro with Pro users in mind. So I'm 100% buying that. If you're at 10.3.1, don't panic. It's not something to get too crazy about. Too upset about if you're on 10.3.1. I mean, there's nothing you can do now. So just kind of just look at the positive side of it. So I wouldn't be too sad if you're on 10.3.1 now. Plus, it's gonna be faster. So you have that going for you. Should I jailbreak? Yeah, you should definitely jailbreak if you are able to right now. Jailbreak is not confirmed for 10.3.1. It is not. If you guys aren't subscribed to the channel, make sure you subscribe. I see we have 259 people in here. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I do weekly jailbreak update videos. Go very in depth about everything going on in the jailbreak community. And of course, I will be one of the first people on YouTube, if not the first, to post a tutorial for the 10.3.1 jailbreak when it does get released. So make sure you follow. Make sure you turn that bell icon on as well to see when I go live here on YouTube. How do I reinstall 10.2.1 with blobs? You can use Feature Restore. You can't. I wouldn't recommend doing it. But that's the way to do it, is through Feature Restore if you have blobs. But I would stay away from it for now until it gets all its bugs sorted out. 100K subs in 2 months? I think it'll be less than that. I think I'll have 100K by next month. Will this be uploaded to your channel? This live stream is actually going to be unlisted. So it's going to be live for about 24 hours, maybe less. Sometimes I do less. Kind of just depends. But it'll be up for 24 hours. And if you go onto the home screen of my channel, you can see like my past live streams. I actually didn't put my last live stream on that, so I'll have to get on that. But do I think the jailbreak will get released this month? Again, I have no clue. I think there's, it depends on so many different things. And even if 10.3.2 does get released, that still doesn't entirely mean, it doesn't exactly mean, I should say, that a jailbreak's going to be released. And the thing is also, guys, a lot of people have this misconception that once 10.3.2 drops, the jailbreak is going to drop like right after. It's going to be like, 2 minutes after 10.3.2 drops. That's not the case. That I don't think that's ever happened before with a jailbreak. So it's going to be at least a couple days or weeks. We just don't know at this point, but nothing's going to happen instantaneously like that. So, screw Google, screw everything else. Hey, appreciate that. Yeah, I always say that. Don't. What is this cheeky scrub guy doing? Somebody, mods, get on this. But yeah, I always say that, if you're wondering about a 10.3.1 jailbreak, if you're wondering about a jailbreak in general, don't even waste your time Googling it. Just come to my channel. I will keep you guys as up to date as possible. You're just wasting your time. You're going to find a bunch of fake jailbreaks if you Google for 10.3.1 jailbreak, or Google or YouTube, I should say, for 10.3.1 jailbreak. It's just flooded with fake jailbreaks and people making money off of your clicks. So why is jailbreaking good? Because it is freedom. You get themes, you get features that you wouldn't have in apps, all kinds of things. Just look on my channel. If you watch on my channel, I have like top 100 plus tweaks. You can go through those and kind of get an idea of what you get with a jailbreak. So appreciate that, Arshan. I didn't see your question. Just ask it again. There's a ton of comments, so just make sure to ask it again. I want to start a YouTube channel in a few years. Why a few years? Start today. If you want to start a YouTube channel, start today with the equipment you have right now. Tomorrow is too late. You should start right away. Jailbreaking is not illegal. Correct. It is not illegal. Do you think there will ever be an iCloud bypass? I don't think there's ever going to be an iCloud bypass. There's some on YouTube, and I wouldn't say they're fake, but they're not 100% legitimate. So, there's you can. I guess you can by replacing the motherboard. I've seen that as well. But as far as like an iCloud bypass for everybody, where you just have to do something on the computer, I don't think that's ever going to happen, personally, because it is server based as well. So I don't see that happening. Hi from Mexico. Shout out to Mexico. 10.3.1 confirmed? No, it's not confirmed. There's still no confirmation on a 10.3.1 jailbreak. Again, obviously, I will be the very first one to tell you when a 10.3.1 jailbreak is confirmed. But again, it's kind of tough because if you are in the US and the East Coast, it's going to be in the middle of the night when a jailbreak does get released. So we're thinking 4 or 5 a.m. Would be my guess if it does get released. Again, all speculation at this point. Appreciate that guy. What's up, Texas? I love green tea. I actually don't drink tea. So you think the jailbreak will be semi-tethered? Yes, I definitely think it's going to be semi-tethered. I don't think this is going to be an untethered jailbreak. And I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think that we're in a time where there's never going to be another untethered jailbreak. I could be wrong, but my thinking is that the iOS 9, iOS 9.0.2, the iOS 9 Pengu jailbreak was the last untethered jailbreak, possibly the last untethered jailbreak ever. So don't quote me on that, but that's just my opinion right now. I don't think there's ever going to be another untethered jailbreak. And I personally like semi-tethered jailbreaks. So, I know a lot of people don't like them, but let me tell you what, it's a lot easier to troubleshoot when you have a semi-tethered jailbreak. It's a lot easier to troubleshoot errors and fix errors when you have a semi-tethered jailbreak as opposed to an untethered jailbreak. What does a semi-tethered jailbreak do? It just means you have to do what you're doing now with your jailbreak. You just have to, when you reboot, you have to go into the app, click jailbreak, or press go, or whatever you do, and it re-jailbreaks your device. It's not going to be tethered, so it's going to be semi-tethered. The tethered days are over as well. We're never, and I can confidently say that we're never going to have a fully tethered jailbreak ever again. How slow is my iMac? It's actually not slow. I put a lot of RAM in it, and I actually haven't switched out the hard drive, so it's not even an SSD, but it still runs. I don't edit videos on it because it's not that powerful, but it's fine for browsing and just, casual things. I like it. Why can't we get untethered? Developers aren't even working on untethered. Luke, I think you could quote Luca on saying that developers don't care about untethered or don't want untethered, something like that. He mentioned that in a tweet in a reply to somebody, maybe even last year, sometime late last year, December, January time. So you can go and find that. You look like you've not been asleep for a while. Yeah, I was saying it earlier in the stream. I just came back from like a party. So it was like a housewarming party. My parents just moved into a new house. So I've been out there. I've been riding the golf cart all day, fishing all day. I've been doing so much stuff all day. So yeah, if I look tired, it's because I'm just exhausted. I'm not really tired. I'm just, I don't know, been in the sun all day, kind of exhausted. So what's my favorite jailbreak theme? I made a video on my top 17 best jailbreak themes. It's got to be one of those in there. It's tough to pick one because I like switching them up. But are most jailbreak themes free? I would say the good ones are definitely not free. But the thing is, it takes, that's, in my opinion, I think I'd rather spend more money on themes than I would on tweaks. That's kind of, that's kind of controversial. You can say either way, but, themes kind of make your device, they just spice up your device more than a tweak does. So some tweaks I'd obviously pay for, but themes, I would say that definitely look at the paid themes. You're going to find a lot better themes that are paid. 10.2.1 jailbreak. stay on 10.2.1, but there's most likely not going to be a 10.2.1 jailbreak now that the 10.3.1 jailbreak has been achieved and shown on video. Samsung and root it. I'm thinking about rooting my S8. If anybody has a rooted S8, let me know. Will I ever switch to Android? I've switched to Android, but not really. I mean, I'm using the S8. I use the S8 and the iPhone on a daily basis. I literally, like, I went into a restaurant the other day and I had both my phones right there. It was kind of funny and kind of weird, but I mean, that's just the best way. I have my full review coming up on the S8, so I need to be using it on a daily basis to give you guys, an accurate review. So the S8 is a great phone. I love the S8, and that's coming from somebody that's had an iPhone for his whole life, every iPhone. So I love the S8. One of the big things I hate is that you can't swipe. You know how on the iPhone you can swipe from the left to go back, in Safari or in settings or something like that. You can't do that on the S8. So I find myself always on the edge there trying to go back, but you can't. But I will say that the apps on the iPhone are miles better than they are on Android. It's not even close, in my opinion. Twitter, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, pretty much all, not Instagram actually, Instagram is pretty much the same, but pretty much every app that I use on a daily basis, it's a lot more, I don't even know how to say it. It's just the buttons are positioned better on the iPhone, on iOS. It's a lot more fluid on iOS. I don't know. It's the apps are the one thing I'm having a hard time getting over with Android. Man, I wish jailbreaking was different because people think it's illegal. Yeah, that is a major misconception. If you talk to somebody, if you go to a random person on the street or, like an old person, not old, but, a person that doesn't really know about jailbreaking, they're going to think it's illegal 9 times out of 10. Most people still do. I'm not sure why or how. I think it's just because of the piracy that's associated with it. That's my best guess, but it's definitely a major misconception. If a jailbreak drops, what phone will you be using? For the jailbreak, I'm going to jailbreak everything. I have an iPhone 7, I have a 6S, and I have a 5S all on 10.3.1 right now. So they're ready. I also have another 6 on 10.2.1, and then another iPhone 7 on 10.2. So I'm pretty much covered on all versions of iOS if a jailbreak does get released. What's better, iPhone 6S or 7? It depends on what you want it for. But obviously the 7 is going to be better because it's newer, but it kind of just depends. If you're looking at a 6S, I would look at an SE over a 6S. I prefer the SE over the 6S. I've used iOS for a while and Android apps. It's really not about speed for the apps on Android. It's more about where the buttons are positioned and just kind of I don't know. It's not, when I say fluid, I don't necessarily mean speed. It's hard to explain. I don't know. I'm going to go into it more in detail on the review. So, who do you think is going to release the 10.3.1 jailbreak? Pengu. They're the ones that demonstrated it at their Janus conference, and that's who I believe is going to, everybody believes is going to be releasing this jailbreak. There's really nobody else on the scene right now. I mean, Taiji you can make an argument for, but there's really nobody else on the scene right now than Pengu, and they've actually showed that they've jailbroke the iPhone 7 on 10.3.1. What's the jailbreak status? Same as it was last week. If you watched my videos from last week, no, I'm not gay. S8 or iPhone 7? I'd still have to say iPhone 7. It's tough though. I use them for different reasons. When do I think the 10.3.1 jailbreak will get released? I don't know. I wish I knew. Have you ever purchased an iPhone prototype with Apple Switchboard? I have not. I do need that for my collection, though. I do need a legit prototype with the badge on the back or whatever. What about iJab's jailbreak? I don't think his jailbreak's real. I would not trust anybody saying they have a jailbreak. Anybody right now saying they have a jailbreak other than Pengu. And it just wouldn't make sense. Think about it. Why would somebody release a jailbreak when they know that Pengu is working on a jailbreak and potentially going to be releasing a jailbreak? It just doesn't make any sense, for somebody to be promoting that and think, that they're going to release it. So I would not believe anybody that says they have a jailbreak. Hey, Glitchy Rain with $2. I appreciate that, man. Spell, I'm not going to spell that, but thank you for the $2. I appreciate that. Quality is poor. Sorry, I'm using my front-facing camera on my iPhone, so it's not super high def. I know that, but yeah, that's what we're doing right now. So When do you think 10.3.2 will drop? I think there's a good chance that it could drop on Monday or Tuesday. I'd say there's a good chance 10.3.2 drops, and that's going to be very interesting. So again, if you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that video on Monday or Tuesday, because it's definitely going to be it's going to be there's going to be a lot of things contingent on if 10.3.2 drops. So if you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for that video on Monday or Tuesday. It's going to be another jailbreak update video, and it's not going to be fully just saying the same thing over and over again, but there is some new stuff that's gone on in the community as well that I want to cover. June 1st? Oh, June 11th you mean? If you're talking about WWDC, yeah, we're probably going to get iOS 11 Beta 1 on that day or sometime around that day. Oh, thank you, Tony, for reminding me. He asked if Luca Tedesco is going to finish Yalu and Mock Portal, and he actually said on Twitter that he does plan on fixing and releasing a final version of Mock Portal and Yalu. So take that with a grain of salt, because we've heard that before. I don't know. I originally thought, and I still believe, that he will release a final version, because I don't believe that anybody should leave a tool or anything in software on beta for the rest of its life. That just doesn't make any sense. So he did say he's going to finish it up, and he did say there's going to be a final version of Yalu and Mock Portal. It's probably still going to be 2 separate jailbreaks, so 2 separate IPAs. But we do kind of have that to look forward to. But again, take it with a grain of salt. There's a good chance he is going to finish it. We don't know when, but there's that. Hi, Warner, I see you. You don't have to spam. Look at Pengu's Twitter. I have their notifications, so I would have got a notification if they tweeted anything. Who said, hello, just joined the stream. What's up, Fuad? Sorry if I just mispronounced your name. Welcome to the stream. Apple announced 10.3.2 Beta 6. No, they didn't. I get the updates on my iPhone, so I would have known if they... And they don't announce beta versions, they just release them, kind of like the jailbreaks. What's up, Ahmad? What's up, Kuba? Can you jailbreak 10.2.1 without a computer? No, you can't. 10.2 is the latest jailbreak right now. War God, it depends. I didn't really cover too much that you maybe didn't know. I know you're in these streams all the time, but use me on laundry. Pengu's Twitter is Pengu Team. There's so many fake ones out there, but Pengu Team is the only official Pengu Twitter account. Don't follow any other one. What's up, iAwesome? Yeah, Pengu Team, at Pengu Team. No underscores, none of these fake accounts. Even if there's some of these accounts that have like 100-something thousand followers, just it's full of spam, and I would not click any of those links unless you want malware on your device. Pengu 8 is 100% fake. Again, Pengu Team is the only real one. I see people falling for the fakes all the time. I use 10.2 and hate Yalu. Yeah, you're not alone. Again, this upcoming Pengu jailbreak is going to be a lot more stable. Pengu's jailbreaks, I can't remember a time ever where a Pengu has released an unstable jailbreak. Their jailbreaks have always been very solid. So I'm definitely excited to see that Pengu is back and possibly going to be releasing that 10.3.1 jailbreak. If you need to replace 6S battery, if you need to replace your battery in your jailbroken, that's kind of a tough situation. And you kind of have to, make that tough decision if you want to lose your jailbreak or not. I appreciate that, Colts man. Yalu ruined my old 5S. How did it ruin it? Do you think Pengu will be a good jailbreak? Yeah, I think it's going to be a great jailbreak. When do you think it will be out? I don't know. I wish I had the magic 8-ball and the answers, but I do not know. And I don't want to give any kind of speculative release date or anything like that. All I will say is that once 10.3.2 does get released, which could be on Monday or Tuesday, that could have some implications on this jailbreak as for when it's going to get released, if it gets released. Hey, what's up, Lewis? Thank you for joining the stream. Why jailbreak just get an Android phone? It's completely different. Jailbreaking is completely different than getting an Android phone. Completely different. There's so many tweaks on iOS. It's not just about looks. My iPhone 7 right now is jailbroken. I don't even have a theme on it. I didn't even customize it. I got it for the practical things like BioProtect, where I can lock applications with a fingerprint. Tweaks for like Instagram and Facebook and YouTube and Spotify, things like that. I just get all the practical tweaks. I don't necessarily care about the customizing the icons and things like that. There's a lot more to a jailbreak, trust me. A lot more. Pasta or chicken? I'd have to say chicken. Yeah, that's a close one though. I love pasta. Do you stream on Friday anymore? So I used to stream on Friday, but a lot of people recommended me do a Saturday stream instead. So I'm kind of trying these Saturday streams out. This is just the second time on Saturday. Previously, I went like 6 weeks, I think, streaming on Friday nights. So I'm trying out Saturday. I'm kind of seeing how it goes. I know I'm getting more viewers on Saturday, but that's kind of skewed because I do have 10.3.1 in the title, 10.3.1 Jailbreak, and so there's going to be people that aren't subscribed here. So it's kind of tough to say right now what I'm going to be doing, but we'll see. We will see. I deleted Cydia and I need to get it back, but it says I'm jailbroken. If you deleted Cydia, I would just Google that and put Reddit after it. There's a great Reddit post that shows you how to get Cydia back. New malware. So yeah, so that's another hot topic going on in the community right now is the malware. So this isn't really anything new either. There's been malware in iOS for a while. If you install certain tweaks, such as Xmod games, that's a very notorious tweak that causes very bad things. So I would stay away from Xmod. Pirate tweaks in general, pirate repos in general always have a much higher possibility than anything else in iOS for getting malware. So if you have Hack Your iPhone, if you have, what are some of the other pirate repos? If you have any of the pirate repos and get, null tweaks that are paid for free, there's always a good chance that people can inject malware into those tweaks and infect your device. So yeah, that's why I always say not to install pirated tweaks. Even themes, the same with themes as well. When do you think iOS 10.3.1 Jailbreak will come out? I don't know. Is SideDown safe? It's safer than pirate repos. If you're gonna pirate, I would use SideDown because it's a little bit different. Not entirely, but I wouldn't use that either, to be honest. I mean, think about it. You spent $700, $800. If you got the phone I got, $1,000. You can afford to pay $2, $3, $4, $10, $20 on Cydia. I don't get it. How you can buy such an expensive device and pirate tweaks. What's the correct Pengu website? The correct Pengu website is pengu.io. en.pengu.io. That's the only official website. Why are you saving blobs if there's no use? What do you mean? You save blobs for the potential for a future downgrade. You're saving them because it's a case of better safe than sorry. So I would 100% save your blobs. It's such a simple process. It takes like 5 minutes, and it could be a lifesaver come 3 months from now. So Bite Your Apple is a pirate repo. So yeah. No, it won't be untethered. It will not be untethered. The 10.3.1 jailbreak will be semi-tethered, just like what we're used to with iOS 9, 9.3 I should say, and then the iOS 10 and 10.2 jailbreak. Hide Me X or Spring to My Eyes. I'm biased. I like Spring to My Eyes, but I can see how you'd like Hide Me X as well. I have both, but I just personally like Spring to My Eyes more. People are saying the 10.3.1 jailbreak. City Lights, I've talked about that a lot. Just because Apple releases 10.3.2 doesn't mean the jailbreak's gonna come like right after it. It's not like Pengu's sitting there waiting on Apple. They're sitting there. They have all these bots set up to notify them when Apple drops 10.3.2. It's not like that. So it's not gonna happen instantaneously. I'd say give it a couple days, weeks, if they were waiting on that. So that's the big question. We don't even know for sure if they are waiting on 10.3.2 to drop. It's there's a good chance that that's the case, but there's still no confirmation. Pretty much everything right now is speculation, except for Janus, because that's actually confirmed. We actually know for sure that there is a 10.3.1 jailbreak. So we know for sure that there is a jailbreak. We know for sure that the iPhone 7 can be jailbroken, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get released. So how does semi-tethered work? If you're jailbroken now, it works. It's the same. That's semi-tethered. It means that when you reboot your device, you're not going to be jailbroken, but you have to open up the Pengu app or the Yalu app or whatever and click jailbreak, and you'll be jailbroken again. My slow internet is making it impossible to watch the stream. All I have is 1 megabyte. Oh, sorry about that, Eric. If you haven't already, please warn people against pengu.blogspot.com. I don't think anybody's fallen for that. I would hope not. But if so, I guess somebody said it. So pengu.blogspot.com. Don't fall for that. So, that's just pretty much, if you've been on the internet, a .blogspot.com website probably isn't legit. So yeah. So I would stay away from that. Pengu.io is the only real Pengu website. So, what's up, Chicago? Can you save blobs? Yeah, you can save blobs on a version you're not on. It doesn't matter. You can be on iOS 1 and save blobs for 10.3.1. It doesn't matter the version you're on right now. If you go back and watch my video on how to save blobs, I say that in that video as well. Any reason why untethered is gone now? I mean, I don't know the exact reason because I'm not a developer. I don't develop these jailbreaks, but that's just, I don't know. That's just what they're saying. That's what Lucas said, and that just seems to be the way that everything's going now. So the good side is at least we're done with tethered jailbreaks. You know, at least we're done with fully tethered jailbreaks. Blobs. If you go back and watch my video, just search on YouTube. Go to YouTube and search how to save 10.3.1 SHSH2 blobs, and that should be either the first or second result, and you can find out everything about blobs there. So I'm stuck on 10.0.1. Any suggestions? What device are you on? Hi from Sydney. What's up, Sydney? You made red snow? Yeah, right. Are you a ripoff of Everything Apple Pro? Not at all. Not at all. I respect and I love Everything Apple Pro's videos, but I don't see how I'm a ripoff at all. I make completely different videos than Everything Apple Pro. 10.2 jailbreak doesn't work. I need more than that. Would it be possible to export the incomplete Yalu 10.3 GitHub project as an IPA? No, the Yalu 10.3, if you guys remember, I talked about this a while back. The Yalu 10.3 is not a real jailbreak. It's literally like a carbon copy of Yalu 10.2. So Yalu 10.3 is not a real thing. So I would not even look into that at all. Taiji or Pengu? If you're asking who's better, I think Pengu. No, you should not update. You should not update. Echo Infamous, yeah, I'll add you on Skype for sure. Yeah, I got your message earlier as well. I've just been extremely busy, as I usually am on the weekend, so I will get back to you as soon as possible on that. Then does a jailbreak release? Why not update? Because you don't want to regret it. You know, what if 2 months from now a 10.3.1 jailbreak still hasn't been released, and we can pretty much rule it out as maybe never getting released, and then all of a sudden a 10.2.1 jailbreak gets released by the Fried Apple team or Taiji or some unknown team even. What if that happens? And then you'll regret updating, because you're gonna have plenty of time to update to 10.3.1. It just doesn't make any sense to update right now when you're gonna have so much time. You don't want to regret it. So that's the reason you don't update. I look just like your computer science teacher. Well, I'm not. Do your parents know about your channel? Yeah, my parents know about my channel and they love it. My dad was actually in the stream last weekend. My dad was actually in my stream and he took a screenshot. It's pretty funny. The only way to get unblacklisted. Sorry, these comments are scrolling by so fast. What limitations would you predict if the upcoming jailbreak is legitimate? What limitations would I predict? The limitations I would predict are just no 32-bit supports. 32-bit support. Everything else is fair game. I think every other device is going to be jailbreakable except for 32-bit. So I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you have a 32-bit device, sell it on eBay and get a 5S. Because it doesn't make sense to have a 32-bit device in 2017. You can literally sell your iPhone 5 or 4S or whatever on eBay and use the money you just sold that for to get a 5S. Maybe spend a little bit more, 20, 30, 40, 50 more bucks to get that device. It's going to be a lot faster and you're going to be able to jailbreak. So I would definitely sell your 5 and get a 5S at the bare minimum. Do I think I Hate Snow will return? I hope. I don't know though. I do not know. Make a video on no DEMCU. I don't even know what that is. Do you still live with your parents? No. I haven't lived with my parents for 3 years now, 3.5 years. I've been living on my own for 3.5 years now. Is it possible to jailbreak 10.3 through City Impactor? It will be, hopefully, soon, but no, you can't right now. But that is the way you're going to do it. The 5S is $150. You can get it for less than that on eBay, too. What's up with Comex? I'm 24. Collab with Everything Apple Pro? I want to collab with Everything Apple Pro. I haven't actually asked him, but I do want to collab with him sometime in the future. Is Extender legit? Yeah, watch my video I just made about Extender, and you'll find out everything about Extender that you ever wanted to know. What's up, Ahmad? Are you gonna watch Silicon Valley? I actually have watched that show. It's a pretty good show. I haven't kept up with it recently though. I started YouTube in 2008. I'm an OG. I started back in 2008, so I've pretty much seen it all when it comes to jailbreak. So, so yeah. Will this be untethered? No, it will not be. Most likely. I don't want to say no, but it's unlikely. Unlikely. Is it worth buying a 3GS for the boot ROM exploit? Yeah, I think it is. I mean, think about it. It's $20. You know, $20 for a 3GS that you could just tinker around with a boot ROM exploit with a fully untethered jailbreak. Where's the mods? There's a few mods in here. Am I living completely off YouTube? No, I am not living completely off YouTube. If I was everything Apple Pro size, then yeah, I would be living off YouTube. But no. Do I like living by myself? I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Do you know Kim Jong-un? Faces on the yellow tin too? Yeah, I knew that. No, I don't play Xbox. I have a PS4, but I don't even really play it. Hey, no problem, Dreadful. How do I donate? There should be, if you're on desktop, there should be a little money icon next to the emojis, and it's called Super Chat. That's how you can donate. The best way to donate on here. Appreciate you for asking. How can I get 1K subs on YouTube? By being consistent and not having terrible audio quality. Focus on audio quality over video quality. What chips do I like? Doritos and Cheetos. Those are probably my top two. Is the iPhone 7 32-bit? No, the iPhone 7 is 64-bit. I can't download the yellow jailbreak help. Where are you trying to download it from? I appreciate that, Rodrigo. Am I poor? No, I'm not poor. Should I get an S8 or wait for the iPhone 8? I would at least wait for the iPhone 8 to get announced. We're close enough now. You figured out how to get Spotify Premium? Yeah, I made 3 videos on how to get Spotify Premium. So, yeah, if you're wondering that, you can see my videos on that. I'm streaming as long as, I don't know, I never really have a time frame for as far as how long I'm going to be streaming. We'll just kind of have to play it by ear and see. We need a PC to use the Pegu jailbreak, most likely. So when the Pegu jailbreak does get released, it's most likely going to require a computer. That's not confirmed. There is still the possibility that no computer jailbreak could be released, and it may even be released after. But the initial release, I think it's going to require a computer. I think it's going to require Cydia Impactor. I use SaveCloud for SoundCloud. I live in Florida. I love cars. That's funny, Larry. Mac users boot camp. Yeah, you can use boot camp. So yeah, that's a good point. It may actually get released for Windows first. So I'm trying to remember now for iOS 9. Do you guys remember with the iOS 9.3 jailbreak if it was released for Windows first or Mac? I'm trying to remember now. I can't remember. But yeah, it's a good idea also to have, if you do have a Mac, to have Basecamp or Parallels or something where you can run Windows. So I fortunately already have that, so I can use Windows. It was released for Windows first. Okay, I couldn't remember. Yeah, so I do have Windows. I can dual boot my Mac into Windows. So yeah, I'll be able to get that tutorial up ASAP. Was this my first job? Yes, it was. I started this back in 2008 when I was a teenager in high school. So yeah, it was my first job. What's my favorite kind of ice cream? Probably sherbet. I like chocolate, but not the biggest fan. Yes, the 6S is a 64-bit. So anything that's a 5S and above, besides the 5C, is a 64-bit device. Help me with AP US history. That was like one of my least favorite subjects in high school, so I probably wouldn't be the best to help you out with that. I love sports. iOS 11 wish list. I'll get into that in another video. I'm not going to talk about that right now. Mac came out like a week later. Yeah. So if you have a Mac, you can run the Parallels, Basecamp. There's all kinds of applications out there where you can dual boot and run Windows on your Mac. So is it possible that a jailbreak is coming out this week? It's possible. I mean, it could release in 2 minutes for all we know. You know, it could also release in 2021. So we just really don't know. That just goes to show that we really don't have any idea at this point. You know, But however, I would stay on the lookout for Pengu's Twitter, because if you remember for the iOS 9 jailbreak, the 9.3 jailbreak, they did post on Twitter before they released the jailbreak, the 9.3 jailbreak I'm talking about. They did say that we're going to be releasing it soon, or they said something hinting at them releasing a jailbreak soon. So yeah, once you see that, then it could be any time. When I see that tweet, when we all see that tweet, that's when it's time to really get excited. It's exciting right now, but once we get that confirmation that they're actually releasing it, nobody's gonna be able to contain themselves. So yeah, just stay on the lookout for that. I definitely think they will tweet something, hopefully before it does get released. What's up, Siobhan? Spurs won yesterday. Yep, they did. Am I excited for WWDC? Yeah, I am. I'm excited for iOS 11. Yep, I am almost at 100K. Cannot wait. I played baseball my whole life. Yes, I did. How to donate money with iPhone? AVS Rock, you can't donate with an iPhone, unfortunately. I don't know what YouTube is thinking, and unless it's some kind of partnership with Android. I don't know how they don't have Super Chat on iOS. Doesn't make any sense to me, but yeah, you have to be on a computer or a Android device to donate, unfortunately. I saw a jailbreak on eBay. If you saw a jailbreak on eBay, there's a 100% chance it's fake. 100%. What position did I play? I actually played first base and center field. So I know it's like completely unrelated positions, but that's what I played. I played pretty much everywhere, actually. I played everywhere in the infield and then center field as well. Can't wait for that jailbreak. I can't function on iOS 10.3.1 without it. Yeah, it's definitely not the same. It's nice to be, on the faster file system with 10.3.1, but yeah, it's not the same without a jailbreak. What am I going to do when I hit 100K? Nothing too crazy. I mean, I'm going to release a video that's kind of like a montage of my journey through YouTube and, snippets of my past videos and things like that. But nothing too crazy. Now, 1 million, when I get to 1 million, that's going to be something interesting. I don't even know what yet. I can't even think about it yet. But what YouTubers do you watch? I watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch pretty much all the iOS YouTubers. I watch TJ Hunt. I watch a lot of these moto vloggers, Nate Shot, people like that. Collab with iDevice Help. Yeah, the thing about this niche too, with jailbreaking and iOS, it's kind of tough to collaborate with people. It's a lot tougher than vloggers or I don't know. I mean, it's possible. We'll see. I'll think about it. I forgot my iPod password. I'm jailbroken. What should I do? I'm not sure. If you forgot your password, you're probably gonna have to. I don't know. There's probably a way to reset it. Just Google it. This stream is right after Mr. Beast's legendary stream. I don't know who Mr. Beast is. What legendary stream? Fill me in. Julie's my GF. No, I don't have a girlfriend. The flamingo can only eat when its head is upside down. Thank you for that fun random fact of the day. Should I update to 10.3.1? No, not yet. Not yet. Will the jailbreak slow down my 5S? Not if you don't bloat it. Not if you don't bloat it. It did a 24-hour fidget spinner? Oh my god. Wow. Did he really stream that? Wow. That's probably gonna have millions of views. I know it. 24-hour fidget spinning? Yeah, that's gonna have at least like 10 million views, unfortunately. What about batting average? I didn't actually track my batting average. I wasn't like a home run hitter. I was I hit a lot of line drives. That was my type, and that was my style. I always hit around third. I was always around third or fifth batter. I hit leadoff sometimes as well. There will most likely be no iPhone 7 10.2.1 jailbreak. Probably not. Probably not. Where is iCrack Your Device? He is taking a break. I did pitch, actually. I was a pitcher, and I threw a nasty knuckleball, believe it or not. Yeah, I do plan on making a video for the 3GS boot ROM. Yes, I do. It's just been so crazy. Yeah, buffering, I know. Sorry, guys, if it's buffering. Comcast internet for you. Unfortunately, nothing I can control. He did a fidget spinner for 24 hours straight. There's literally the whole thing. He also answered questions, but he got paid tens of thousands of dollars from Super Chat. Someone gave him $5,000. I don't even think that's possible. I think the max on Super Chat is 500, I believe. Or unless you're talking about combined. You're probably talking about combined. That's crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, Comcast internet is awful. Awful. Should I update from 10.2 to 10.3.1? Absolutely not. Of all versions, 10.2 should be the one you stay on for sure. But that goes for any version. But 10.2 especially, stay on 10.2 until the 10.3.1 jailbreak has been released. Should I update my 5S from iOS 9? No, I would not. I would definitely stay and enjoy that iOS 9 jailbreak. It's a very stable jailbreak. Cool Booter doesn't work. Yeah, I've heard a lot of bad things about Cool Booter as far as not working. How do you keep your setup so clean? I don't know. I just do. I don't know. I don't know how to answer that. Greetings from Melbourne. Shout out to Melbourne. When does the jailbreak come out? I wish we knew. I wish anybody knew. I drive a Mustang GT. Read this tweet. I want attention. There you go, David. What value would you look at getting from a rising screen? I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you think Pengu will save the exploits for iOS 11? That's a good question. I don't think so. That's a good question to ask. Is there a way to make my Lightning to HDMI cable work with a jailbreak? No, there's not. That's a known issue. Luca killed iCrack. Nah, he was taking a break before that whole fiasco. What feature are you looking forward to on the iPhone 8? Probably the OLED display more than anything. Sorry guys, I have to. Hey mods, if you see people spamming, put them in a timeout. Don't hesitate at all. Put them in a timeout, block them, ban them, do whatever you have to do. I'd recommend putting them in a timeout first, and then if they come back, just ban. What fiasco? If you go to Luca's website, you'll see at the very top. When do you think iOS 9.3.1 jailbreak will come out? You mean 10.3.1? I don't know. I wish I knew. By the way, also, I did want to mention that the Fried Apple team is also working on a 9.3.5 jailbreak, and they do plan to release it, as far as I know. Now, I wouldn't put 100% trust in them releasing it, but the Fried Apple team is said to be releasing a 9.3.5 jailbreak for those that still are on 9.3.5. So I know there's some people that have been asking me about a 9.3.5 jailbreak for a long time, but yeah, so they're working on that. I'll let you know. This dude knows nothing about technology. 2K Sport. Where did you draw that conclusion from? What are some good iPhone 7 accessories? What are you looking for? Like what specifically? Cases, cords. There's all kind of accessories. Why don't you trust them? You see black. No, it's not that I don't trust them. No, I trust them, but it's just the way that they say things on Twitter isn't like very direct. They don't say we are releasing this jailbreak, so it's not very direct. So there's kind of a thin line between things. Between that. Heck, can you pronounce my username? Nubs. What keyboard do I use? I use the Apple Magic keyboard. I started jailbreaking on 1.1.5, iOS 1.1.5. Where's my cat? You forgot his name. His name's Iago. He's outside the door. Would you go back to college? No. No, I didn't block you, Larry. I see you commenting. Origins, I've been streaming for 53 minutes, so yeah, I already talked about most of the news. Get the cat. I'll get him at the end of the stream. No, I'm not high. Is your Mac Pro getting re-released? I have heard about the Mac Pro getting re-released. I'm more looking forward to the iMac Pro. I am more looking to the iMac Pro. You think Apple will buy the Pengu jailbreak? Nah. Apple, I've said this so many times as well, Apple isn't looking to buy the type of jailbreaks that Pengu's going to be releasing or Taiji is going to be releasing or Luca's going to be releasing. If that was the case, as Luca even said on Twitter, there'd be people getting rich. There'd be so many people trying to jailbreak and sell it to Apple, but that's just not the case. They're looking for the super vulnerable, the super remote, untethered, fully remote, fully untethered jailbreaks. Those are the ones that Apple's targeting. Those are the ones they're paying, big bucks for. There are bounties as well for there are bounties for just getting root access as well and sandbox access, but it's not near. It's measly amounts. It's very little. So there's no way that they would sell it to them where they're going to be funded by PP and Alibaba and get paid a lot more. So Pengu and the way Pengu gets paid as well is by the amount of users who download the jailbreak. So if there's I think for iOS 9.3 the number was like 8 point something million people installed the Pengu jailbreak. Hey, $2 from Aggressive PvP. Hey, appreciate that, man. And change your profile picture. I remember you from last time. Yeah, I didn't change it yet. Hey, Quentin with $1. I appreciate that, man. Thank you. Six God. Um, but anyways, as I was saying, Alibaba funds PP and Pengu, so they get paid based on how many people install the jailbreak. So yeah, they'll make a ton more money than they would by selling it to Apple. They would make a lot more money releasing the jailbreak than they would by getting paid by Apple and turning it into Apple. So, what race is my cat? He's just a short-haired. I don't even know the actual name. Short-haired something. What am I using to stream? I'm using my iPhone 7 Plus front-facing camera. So that's why the quality isn't the greatest, but that's what I'm using for now. Money? Yeah, money. That's what they're getting paid. What happened to Tai G? I don't know. I don't know. It could be the same situation as Pengu, where they're not dead. They just haven't tweeted anything in a while. So you pay by you can. Oh, you wondered how you donate. You have to be on desktop, unfortunately. So if you're on an iPhone, you can't donate using Super Chat. But if you are on desktop or Android, you can just click that little money sign there next to the emojis on the chat, next to the chat. So, can my cat dab? Oh yeah, my cat dabs all the time. I tell him to cut it out, but he doesn't. He doesn't realize it's 2017 and people don't dab anymore. Do I do gaming? I used to game. I don't really anymore. Will the jailbreak release? I wish I knew. I'm already on iOS 10.3.1, so now what do I do? Just stay there. Just stay there. I mean, and just look at the positive side of things. Why does Alibaba fund them? Because it's apparently pretty lucrative. So I'm not entirely sure on why. I don't think it's ever been publicly stated, but hey, aggregation PvP with $2. I appreciate that. What's the safest way to restore but stay on 10.2? The safest way is not using OS Restore. The safest way would probably be using a tutorial that I'll have to link you to. It's on Reddit. It's actually using Fileza. But remind me of that. But what's your issue, first of all? Because most of the issues can be resolved without having to fully restore. So Ben Vito with $2. Appreciate that, man. He said, good morning in Saudi Arabia. It's 4:20 p.m. Hey, appreciate that, man. Nice coffee there. I bet you can pronounce my first name. Oh, I can't pronounce your first name? Aniket? Nah, it's probably wrong. I tried. Should I update to 10.3.1 or stay on 10.2.1? Stay on 10.2.1 for now. Shout out to Saudi Arabia. Shout out to those crazy drifters over there. By using blobs, can you downgrade, update, no problem, or is it a chance? Oh, definitely it's not no problem. It's a very small chance. Very small chance that it will work, but it's better safe than sorry. So if you have blobs, there's not a guarantee that they're going to work. That's why I tell you guys to save like 5 to 10 sets of blobs, because it's not guaranteed that they'll work. So I don't have an issue. I just want to start fresh. I would just remove the tweaks then. I mean, or even just remove Cydia substrate. That could cause issues though, so maybe I wouldn't do that. Personally, if I wanted to start fresh, I would just remove the tweaks. I know it's kind of tedious and takes a while, but that's honestly the safest way to do it. And I would do it in groups as well. I wouldn't uninstall everything at the same time, because that just opens up more possibility for maybe getting in a boot loop or something like that. Semi Restore does get rid of all tweaks, but there's been some issues with that. You can look into that though. If you want to take the chance, Semi Restore 10, it doesn't actually restore you. It just kind of removes all your tweaks. It's not like OS X Restore. Hey Josh, what's up, man? Happy early birthday, man! It's like all my mods are having birthdays soon. That's awesome. There's like 3 people I've said happy early birthday to, and all 3 of them have been mods, I believe, or 2 or 3 of them have been mods, or just people that I always see. So that's pretty funny. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not ignoring anybody. Just there's so many comments. I'm trying to keep up. Hey Quentin with $2. I appreciate that, man. Lil Uzi Vert versus Lil Yachty. Are you asking who I like better? I like Uzi. I like Uzi Vert. Mr. Beast's birthday is tomorrow. Man, it's everybody's birthday in May. Everybody's birthday. How tall am I? I'm 5'11". Is Tutu down? I'm not sure. I don't use Tutu, really. How can I become a moderator? I moderate people for random reasons. You can become a Patreon to be a permanent moderator automatically. That's one way. That link is down in the description below. Number two, you could super chat a lot. So if you donate a lot and you're in here a lot, that's another way to get modded. If I see you answering questions for people, that's another way of getting modded. It's kind of just random. I just kind of do it whenever, wherever I see Clorox bleacher everywhere. Aggregation, I thought that too, but then I thought there's probably so many people with that same username and that same profile picture that it just looks like they're everywhere, but it's really a bunch of different people. Why the Tutu apps are not getting revoked? If they're not getting revoked, you probably have a jailbroken device, but I'm not sure. Is there malware for a jailbreak? Yeah, if you install pirated tweaks, there's a possibility of malware, but it's pretty unlikely, I'd say. There's a chance. I think Xmod Games is the biggest danger of all. What do I use? I'm using the iPhone 7 Plus right now to record this on 10.2 jailbroken. So I'm streaming from a jailbroken device. So for those that say it's not stable and crashes all the time, I'm streaming on it just fine. Do a lock HTML4 theme video. I don't know if I'll make a full video on that. I may touch on that. I'm kind of slowing down on the top jailbreak tweaks and setup and all that stuff right now, just because of the fact that the 10.3.1 jailbreak is around the corner. But of course, when that does get released, I'll pick back up and go heavy on these jailbreak videos. Ben Vito with $10. I appreciate that, man. In my iPhone 7 10.2, is there no jailbreak? Do I just update? Ben Vito, I would stay on 10.2. Stay on 10.2 for now, and don't update until a jailbreak for 10.3.1 either gets released or Pengu says something on Twitter or something like that. You're going to have time to update to 10.3.1. So I would stay on 10.2 or 10.2.1, whatever you're on, I would stay there for now. Why doesn't Apple just make a jailbreak type app so you wouldn't have to go through all the trouble? I think the piracy is a big issue. I think piracy is a big issue why Apple didn't do anything. And plus, it's like a third party thing. There's a bunch of different reasons why that isn't a thing, but I think piracy is a big reason. Do I watch Dino Zambis? Yeah, Dino is also an OG. Dino is another OG. You should respect the OGs. I respect Dino. He's been in the game as long as I have. Can you jailbreak 9.3.3 jailbreak squad? Where you at? There's a lot of people. My iPad mini is still on 9.3.3 jailbroken. I love it. I didn't even think about updating to 10.2 after I saw how unstable it was. I was perfectly fine on my iPad with the iOS 9 jailbreak. What if 10.3.1 closed and no jailbreak? 10.3.1 isn't going to close until at least a week after 10.3.2 gets released. So 10.3.2 still hasn't been released. So that means we're going to have at least a week until after that does get released, giving us a ton of time to update to 10.3.1. My iPod 5 still isn't jailbroken on 8.3. Wow. Do I know who Linus is? Yeah, I watched Linus Tech Tips. I can't jailbreak, it's scary? What do you mean? What's scary about it? You get used to it pretty quick. I'm a Patreon, but not a mod. That's possibly because you haven't been on there for a month. A lot of times people will become a Patreon. They'll become a patron on my Patreon, and then their card will get declined at the end of the month. So it doesn't charge you until the end of the month. And then at the end of the month, that person could have a declined card, So I don't really want to give everybody full access if they're just using a fake credit card or, something like that. So that's the big reason for that. Which update can be jailbroken? What's up, Viridium? When do you think the iOS 10.3? I've answered that a ton of times. I'll DM you back after the stream. My iPhone 5 has a broken power button. How much do you think I would get off it to get an iPhone 6 or SE? I don't know. I haven't looked at 4 parts or broken home button phones on eBay. You should try it out though. Just type in iPhone 6 broken home button or something like that, and then go down to the bottom and click on sold, so you see the sold listings and see how much they're going for on there. The SE is going to be expensive though. I will tell you, an SE on eBay used is pretty expensive. An iPhone 6 will be cheaper. Even a 6S will be cheaper than an SE, I believe. It depends on the condition and everything. Do we know Pengu will release Jailbreak? No. No, we don't know for sure that they are. Any news on the iMac? No, nothing yet. We don't know for sure that they're releasing the 10.3.1 Jailbreak. No, the Jailbreak has not been released. Charizard or Blastoise? Blastoise. I've always been a Blastoise fan. Am I a developer? No, I'm not a developer, no. What firmware would the iPhone 7 Plus be on out of the box? That depends. You can actually check by running the serial number and things like that. Most likely at this point, it's probably going to be running 10.2 or 10.2 or probably 10.2.1 most likely. I'd say 10.2.1. 10.2 is a possibility as well, but it just, I don't know. You're going to have to get it and see. When I download Xmod games, it's not detecting any games. Solely remove Xmod games. It's full of malware. Alexander with 20, I'm not sure what that is. Thank you, though. Do you think the next jailbreak could be untethered? I do not, Alexander. I think it's going to be semi-tethered. You should have me build a Hackintosh for you. It would be cheaper than an iMac and more powerful. I actually haven't looked into a Hackintosh. I may look into that. I'll get to the Twitter DMs later on. If the leaks on iPhone 8 real, I think a lot of them actually are pretty legit right now. I think a lot of the leaks on the iPhone 8 are actually going to be coming true. I didn't believe a lot of the early on ones just because it was so far out, but now that we're getting closer, I think that it's a lot of the rumors are probably going to be true. By OG, I mean like the OG, like people that have been like OG called like old people OGs because they've been around a long time. I don't know. That's just a phrase, I guess. Am I going to get an iPhone 8? Of course I'm going to get an iPhone 8. OG, yeah, like original. OG, original. That means original games. There's so many different meanings for it, but is a zero repository safe? I would not consider it safe. You should be fine, but I wouldn't consider it safe, no. Save SHSH2 blobs? Yeah. Go ahead and do that. If you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you're subscribed. Click that bell icon to be notified when I post these new videos. I do jailbreak update videos every week, so I will keep you guys as up to date as possible on this 10.3.1 jailbreak. So I know some of you probably are not subscribed in here just yet. Make sure you hit that button down there below. Getting close to 100K. Can't wait for that. So yeah, also hit that like button if you're enjoying the stream as well. I do these every Saturday night, and I appreciate all the thumbs ups to let me know that you guys like what I'm doing here and keep doing this. So, and of course the super chat, the people that send these super chats, obviously that's a big motivator as well for these streams. So I really appreciate that. 20 DKK Denmark is almost 3. Oh, okay, Alexander, appreciate that. Appreciate the $3 then. Thank you. 10.3.2 will most likely be released on Monday or Tuesday, but don't write that down on paper. Apple is so unpredictable these days that we really don't know. But Monday there's a good chance around 1 p.m. Eastern, but we don't know for sure just yet. I appreciate that, Cardique. Is it real that the iPhone 8 is without a home button? I think it's a good possibility. I think it's a good possibility that the iPhone 8 won't have a home button. It's going to be built into the screen. I think there's a good possibility of that. But I don't think there's going to be a fingerprint sensor on the back. I don't think that rumor is true at all. I think there is a possibility, however, that it can be built into the power button. So that was one rumor I saw that could come true. That'll be pretty interesting. What did I miss, Andrew? Pretty much everything. But if you have any questions, let me know and I'll try to answer whatever question you have. Will I do a giveaway? I'm actually doing a giveaway right now. I should have said that earlier. Thank you for reminding me. If you haven't entered the giveaway, guys, I uploaded a video yesterday where I'm giving away an $80 Bluetooth speaker. It's actually like $200 MSRP. So if you haven't seen that yet, make sure you go watch that video yesterday to see how to enter the giveaway. You guys are going to want it. It's an amazingly beautiful speaker. I don't have it in here. I thought I had it in here, but it's an awesome speaker, and it actually sounds great. It's not even just because it's a sponsored video. It's genuinely a good speaker. So yes, it's international. It is international. So you could be in any country and win. It is. It's coming from the company themselves. They're sending it out, so it's international. I don't have it. I don't have the one that's being given away. They're going to ship it out from their warehouse. YouTube is not my full-time job, no. 2017 YouTube channel. All right, take care. What's wrong with Xmod games? Yes, it does contain malware, and it was actually put a user's device in a botnet. It was actually part of a botnet, so I would avoid it at all costs. I own an Apple Dev account, but when I sign apps for my friends, they unsign after a week. Epic, Epic. I do the same thing for my friends, and they don't get revoked after a week. They last the full year. So I'm not sure what you're doing. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's another profile in there. I'm not sure because that doesn't happen for me. What's a botnet? Just Google botnet. Just Google botnet, and you're gonna be scared and hope that you don't have malware on your device that takes advantage of that. Downgrading with blobs. How many percent would you give it? Alexander, as far as how much percent that's gonna work, it depends, but I would say that you should save at least 10 sets of blobs. Botnet isn't necessarily part of DDoS, no. It could be used to crack passwords and things like that as well. It's not necessarily just to DDoS. But what I was saying was there's not a good chance right now. First of all, I wouldn't even try to downgrade right now or upgrade right now, but I'd say it's about 50-50 to be honest with Future Restore, Prometheus, and downgrading and updating. But it's a case of better safe than sorry. You know, you want to have those blobs just in case they do work flawlessly in the future. Can I have your autograph, Brandon? Sure. If you want to send me something, I can sign it, I guess. Is there a jailbreak for 10.2.1? There is not. 10.2 is the highest jailbreak right now. Yes, I would save blobs right now for sure. If you don't know how to save blobs, you can go on my channel and search for SHSH2 blobs and find out how to do it there. If I have a working SHSH2 blob, can it only be used once? Yeah, it can only be used once a week. I guess you can use it multiple times, but it's going to have the same result. So every time you save blobs, it's going to be a different nonce is what it's called. So yeah, I explain it in the video. It's really hard to explain right now without going into too much detail. So why does iOS 10 have a jailbreak? iOS 10 does have a jailbreak. 10.0? That's not a candle. That's actually a lamp. That's a mini lamp from Grove Made. I've had tons of people say that's a candle. That's pretty funny. I don't think it looks like a candle at all, but I guess I can see that. Yeah, you could save blobs. You could be on iOS 9 and save blobs for 10.3.1. You don't have to be on 10.3.1 to save blobs. Do I purchase all my tweaks? I don't purchase all of them because developers give me like free codes, so it'll just show up in my Cydia account. But the ones that that they don't gift me, then yeah, I do pay for them. Know anything more about the new jailbreak? I talked about a lot, Andrew, in this video. Nothing really too crazy. If you have a specific question though, could I donate a device to your channel? Sure, Benvito, if you want. If you go to the About page, it has my address where you can send me stuff, and you can send it there. That'd be awesome. Yep, that's what a botnet is. And the botnet that was actually that Xmod Games, the malware was using, the botnet was actually attacking Sony servers. So it was trying to crack PS4 passwords, PSN passwords, I should say. So it's part of a botnet that was trying to crack PSN passcodes. I prefer the iPhone 7 Plus over the Galaxy S8 just because of the, the continuity is great. Being able to use iMessage on my computer. iMessage is a big thing that keeps me on the iPhone, but the apps, there's not Super Chat on iOS, unfortunately, Otis. There is Super Chat on Android, but for some reason, there isn't on iOS. I don't know what YouTube was thinking, but yeah. Taiji, I wouldn't say they're dead. I wouldn't say Taiji is entirely dead yet. I wouldn't say they're entirely dead, but it's kind of not good that we haven't seen them for a while, but I wouldn't call them dead. All right, Andrew, take care. The jailbreak is not out. No, we don't know when it's going to get released. Why would a botnet want iPhones cracking and brute forcing? Yeah, I know. I don't know. It must have been somebody new. That would be my guess. It's somebody that's not very experienced, which would make sense also why they would try to hack PSN passcodes. Xmod games, yeah, and the thing about Xmod games too, it's like so outdated. I don't know how people are still even using it. Would I use? I personally wouldn't use side down, but yeah, if I look sleepy, it's because I'm just exhausted. I've been out all day, so that's why I'm exhausted. I'm not really tired, but I'm just exhausted. I could just sit back on the couch right now, but I'm not. I'm not ignoring you. There's just a lot of questions going by, so if you have something, ask it now. Have I ever pirated a tweak? Of course. I think everybody's pirated a tweak at least once. That's all I used to do back in the day until I actually understood developers and knew how much work they put into this for a measly dollar or two. Then I realized I need to pay for it and support their work. Because without these developers, I mean, without supporting these developers, there's not going to be any good tweaks, you know? And then jailbreaking will really be dying. You know, people always say jailbreak's dying, but the real dying is going to be when the developers stop making tweaks. That's when the jailbreak's really going to start dying. So I would definitely support developers. I would not pirate tweaks at all, ever. Yeah, I'm on Reddit. I'm on the jailbreak Reddit a lot. Why can't we reuse SHSH BLAS? You can reuse them. It's just going to be the same result, though. Can you undo jailbreaking? Yeah, by restoring. You can, yeah. Do you think Pengu or PP is the one to release a jailbreak? Yeah, I think both. I think it's going to be PP and Pengu, kind of like a joint thing, kind of like the iOS 9.3 jailbreak. So that's what I think about that. What kind of chair is that? I mentioned this in a video, and maybe in the description. I don't think it is. It's called the Hyken chair. What's up, Joseph? It's called the HYKEN chair from Staples. Amazing chair. I love this chair. And it's actually pretty affordable as well. Hey, yeah, if you're putting all those emojis and asking the question, that's not going to help. If anything, that makes your question longer. It makes me not want to read it. So, do you know of any Cydia tweaks that allow you to easily move apps? Easily move apps? What do you mean specifically, move apps? Do you think 32-bit devices will be dropped on iOS 11? I do, Johns. I do think iOS 11 is gonna be the end of 32-bit. It's not gonna support 32-bit. I definitely think so. Oh, talking about moving multiple apps? I got you. What's my new favorite song? I can't really name my favorite song right now. New favorite song. My iPhone 5S won't go back to the lock screen after Apple logo turns off. Sounds like a boot loop. Can I dance? But it's Justin Bieber. Bieber doesn't make bad music. Bieber gets way too much hate. I like Bieber's music, but he hasn't released anything recently, so it's probably, I don't know, probably a Kendrick song. I know Logic just released his new album. It's a pretty interesting album. Anybody in here a Logic fan? Anybody like Logic? What do you think about his new album? I thought it was pretty interesting. I definitely didn't expect those crazy lyrics. You love Logic? Yeah, Logic has... Alright, appreciate that. It was trash. Yeah, I'm curious to see what you guys think about that, what everybody thinks about that. Dab? Everybody wants me to dab now? Really, it's 2017. People still dab in 2017? Really? I want to get that shirt that says no more dabbing or dabbing is dead, whatever it is. I'll dab eventually. Okay, I'll dab. You guys convinced me. I'll dab. I'll dab. It's just not going to be right now. It'll be, dabbing is so dead, I know. But so many people want it, so got to give the people what they want. But you guys know how I do on these streams. You guys know how I do on these streams. I never do something just right when everybody says it. It's going to be random, but it'll happen. Triple dab. No, it'll be a very subtle dab. It'll be a very strategic, thought out, subtle dab. Don't sell out. I'm a sellout for dabbing for the people. Can't resign jailbreak state. No, the jailbreak is not out, Dion. Legislators made the jailbreak illegal? No, jailbreaking is legal. It is legal. What's the best app drawer tweak for iOS? I'm not sure. I don't actually use app drawer tweaks. Cringe. I did the hold. Yeah, that sounds like a bad boot loop then. You could try an iCloud reset, but that may be your last hope. Pengu10.mobi. I've never even heard of that website. No, that is not real. The only real Pengu website is pengu.io. en.pengu.io. That's the only real one. Somebody earlier asked about a blogspot. It was like pengue.blogspot.com. You know, I shouldn't have to say that that's fake, but yeah, pengu.io is the only real Pengu website. Logic's next album is rumored to be his last. I did hear that. That's pretty interesting, since he still seems like such a new, artist in the scene. What is a blogspot? It's basically like where you can host a free website, and it's probably one of the most unprofessional things you can do when you make a website. How can you use Cydia? Oh my god, these comments are going too fast. I want to get into jailbreaking, but it's not allowed for iPhone phone insurance. It's allowed for phone insurance because you could just remove the jailbreak. You could just restore it and not be jailbroken. So it's not going to have any impact on that. Do you like Trump? No comment. I'm in the Pengu team. When I try to install Bite Your Apple repo, is there a boot loop that can lead to a brick device? No. A boot loop is software related. A brick device, you're gonna have to no. You can't brick your device from a boot loop or anything like that. It's literally impossible. I don't want to say literally. It's 99.9% impossible. iOS 11 release. I don't know when the official will get released. We're gonna have the beta coming up here soon, within the next month. Can you jailbreak right now? You can on 10.2 and 10.1.1. Your Pengu 9.2 jailbreak stopped working? Just Google JBMe. Just Google JBMe, go to Luca's website, and you'll be jailbroken. Boom, just like that. You don't have to plug up your device to a computer or anything. I made a video on this as well. Is there a tweak for coloring the mark tab? Mark tab. What do you mean by mark tab, Benvito? My cat is outside the door. I know so many people have requested to see Iago. He may make an appearance. We'll see. What's up, Devin? Oh, he just meowed. He heard me talking about him. Show us the cat. I'm wearing this shirt, man. He'll snag the shirt. Oh, well. I'm going to let him in. Hold on one second. Hey, come on. You guys hear him? Here he is. Everybody wanted to see him. There he is. Millions of views. Boom, just like that. We got millions of views. What are you doing, buddy? Yes, for the cat. You're sneezing? You're sneezing just from looking at the cat? That's funny. Joseph. Buffering, rip. Am I naked? I didn't know my skin was blue. Hey. If you can create a tweak, what would it be? I'm not sure. Pretty much everything that I've wanted is a tweak now. I see you. He's a Smurf. Yeah, I'm a Smurf. Your cat jailbreak iOS 13. My cat is, I think he's gonna turn 3 here soon. In 2 months, he's gonna turn 3. Why does InfoScripts 2 make my phone crash? Because it's not supported on iOS 10. How to jailbreak 10.2.1? It's impossible. Is it possible a virus can still install itself onto my Wi-Fi? Let me read this. Through a third-party app store, I use MovieBox to torrent movies, just to keep that in mind. I don't believe so, Devin, but I wouldn't completely rule it out either. I don't believe so, though. How do you clean your cat? Really? 10.3.2 is now released. I believe I would know that if it was released. It's impossible to jailbreak 10.2.1 right now. I'm not saying it's impossible to achieve a jailbreak. I'm saying there's no how to. There's no way for the public to jailbreak 10.2.1. That's what I mean. It's the 10.3. You can't be serious, Gigabyte. You've got to be trolling. Does the 10.3.1 jailbreak support the iPhone 3G? I think you can answer that for yourself. No. Why jailbreak? Watch my top tweaks videos and that'll answer everything you need to know. Am I Asian? No, I'm not Asian. I'm not even part Asian. There's Dale, don't believe any of those fake jailbreaks you see. There is absolutely no jailbreak for 10.3.1 right now for the public. Nothing. A bunch of fakes. Every time you click on those fake jailbreak links, they're getting paid, and you're getting a malware, just not getting a real Cydia. I love turtles. What's up, Brittany? All right. Am I black? Really? Do I like football? I see we're getting way off topic now. That's all right. Oh, cat's jumping up here. Don't knock down my setup here. Sorry for the shakiness. I love your Adidas shirt. Yeah, that's a nice Adidas shirt. You guys like this Adidas shirt? Logic is black. Yeah, he's partly. Can you come to Brazil? Not anytime soon, but I'd love to come to Brazil. Cavs or Warriors? Cavs. What's my favorite tweak? Spring to Miles 4. When's the next video coming? Probably tomorrow. Definitely on Monday. Possibly tomorrow as well. Can you come to Dallas, Texas? I've actually been to Dallas. I went to the Super Bowl when I was in Dallas. Epic Cat. Thank you. He's about to knock over the camera right now. I need coffee? Yeah, man, I'm exhausted. I've had a long day. Can you make a Cody video? I made 2 Cody videos. So if you want to know how to get Cody, I made 2 videos on Cody. Falcons or Patriots? Falcons. I don't like the Patriots, really. I mean, I respect them as an organization, but... Sorry if you can hear my cat licking my finger. That's probably pretty annoying. What an epic wall behind you. That's like the most basic of basic walls, but thank you. My message just traveled at the speed of light. That's funny, Devin. That's a good one. Yeah, Cody actually could be shutting down soon, so we could be seeing the end of Cody as we know it. It's kind of slowly been phasing out. Yeah, I prefer Movie Box at this point. Hey, aggregation with $2. He says go buy Maka's coffee with us. I'm gonna go buy some coffee with your donation. I appreciate that. What time is it now? It's too late. But I will definitely use that for something useful. I love Cydia Impactor, save time compared to iOS emus. Yeah, when I sideload applications or get anything on a non-jailbroken device, I never use a third-party app store. I always use Cydia Impactor. It's so much better, so much more reliable. Any dangerous repo to watch out for as of now? Just the pirate repos, Bite Your Apple, Hack Your iPhone, places like that. Time to get some chew and watch Silicon Valley. Hey, take care, Eric. Yeah, Silicon Valley, I love that show. I'm very intrigued by startups. I'm very into the whole startup culture. So if anybody watching is part of a startup, founded a startup or anything, reach out to me on Twitter. I'd love to talk. In-universe, yeah, that's another one. If you have the in-universe repo, completely remove the in-universe repo. You deleted Yalu by accident, you could just reload it. Re-sideload it, I mean. Who's my favorite YouTuber? I don't really have a favorite YouTuber. I just watch a bunch of different YouTubers. Favorite MLB team? It's got to be the Braves. This is the first stream that a YouTuber has responded to my question. Hey, won't be the last either if you're in here for my future streams. I try to answer everybody's questions. Are there any safe pirate repos? Safe and pirate doesn't really go together there. I'm my own favorite YouTuber. Nah, I would never say that. How do I reload it? Just the same way you did it originally. Just go to Cydia Impactor. There goes the cat. Just go to Cydia Impactor and drag the IPA over it. On iPhone 7, should I update? No, you should not. No matter what you're on, do not update the 10.3.1 just yet. I would wait. No, there's no working jailbreak for 10.3.1 just yet. Pirating is safe? No, it's not. That's just like downloading. That's just like downloading like Final Cut Pro or Photoshop or Sony Vegas, whatever you install for free. You always run a chance of like a virus or some type of malware, adware, something with a pirated copy. It's the same on iOS. It's the same with anything. You just never know what these people are injecting into these tweaks and applications. I jailbreak just for dark mode. Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Hopefully dark mode's a thing in iOS 11 by default. Is Anemone safe? Yeah, Anemone safe. Anything on the default repos is safe. Anything from Big Boss, anything from these repos that don't offer like paid tweaks for free is safe, pretty much. How would iOS 1 look on an iPhone 5S? I have no clue. That's not even possible though. Is Insanely I repo safe? I wouldn't say safe. It's tough to say. I wouldn't say it's safe, but it's not too dangerous either. I wouldn't say. AppCake is never safe. You can get malware on your device by installing a pirated app from using AppCake. Always a possibility. Always has been. Always will be. Yeah, I know. The old versions of iOS are still being signed. All right, Benvito, I'll check it out. Thanks for that. Show us my setup. Show us your setup. I have a video actually coming up showing my desk setup very soon, and it's sponsored by those guys right there, Grove Made. They sent out all this awesome stuff. So yeah, that'll be coming soon. Show your cat. I just showed my cat. He's down on the ground right now, but you can pretty much already see my setup for the most part. I don't have my MacBook up there, but that's pretty much the setup. Have I ever used a Windows PC? Yes, I have. I used to use Windows. What iPhones have you got that are jailbroken? A lot. I probably have like 5 jailbroken devices right now. Maybe more than that. Is there any hope of a 10.2.1 jailbreak? There's always hope. But obviously everybody's leaning toward 10.3.1 right now, so I wouldn't anticipate a jailbreak for 10.2.1, but I would stay there at least until the 10.3.1 jailbreak gets released. Go Pens, yeah. My parents were born in Pittsburgh. My dad was born in Pittsburgh, I should say. So I've always been a Steelers fan, Penguins fan. So yeah, Pens advanced. Can you auto sign Home Depot with extender? You should be able to. I'm not entirely sure on that, but you should be able to. Yes. But I don't want to say for sure because I have not actually used the Home Depot jailbreak at all. MacBook Pro versus iMac? iMac all the way. iMacs are incredible. When will the iPhone 8 be announced? Later this year. Not sure exactly when. Home Depot works. You tried it? Okay, cool. Yeah, so Home Depot should work with extender just fine. It should work with any IPA, any application, anything. How do you know if you have malware? There's multiple different ways. A couple of the telltale signs that you have malware is the biggest one is if you see your storage constantly changing. Like if you see your storage changing, saying the amount you have used and amount free, if you see that fluctuating a lot, that's a very, that's pretty much almost 100% means that you have malware on your device somewhere. Another way to tell if you have malware is if you have, if your battery drains a lot. That's another way of telling. If your Wi-Fi speeds are slow, that's another way of telling. There's a bunch of ways of telling. It's pretty much the same as like on a computer, almost. Not entirely, but I'd say the big one is that if you see your free space, your memory, if you go into settings, general about, if you see that changing a lot, or if you go to the storage section, I should say, if you see that fluctuate a lot, that most likely means you have malware. So yeah, and if Wi-Fi speeds are slow, that's probably because you're probably part of that botnet. And they're sucking the speed out of your connection. So, but if you didn't install anything, if like a lot of people have battery issues, but I wouldn't say that just because you have battery drain issues that you have malware. That's just one of the signs, So I wouldn't say that that's a giveaway. I'd say the biggest giveaway is the storage space fluctuation. Android battery's better. Yeah, I'm enjoying the Android battery right now, but it's so new that it's kind of skewed, How do people make fake jailbreak videos? There's actually some tutorials out there showing how to make a fake jailbreak. It's very, very simple. Very simple to make a fake jailbreak video. Are the children in your basement jailbroken? That's funny. Can you get malware via Wi-Fi? What do you mean by that? What do you mean via Wi-Fi? Buffering, Devin? I don't think it was on my side. I didn't see the viewers drop too crazy. Maybe it was. I don't know. You're an ethical hacker? No. Hey, Robert, yeah, remind me next time. I can't mod anybody from mobile, but I do see you in here a lot, so I will definitely give you mod. Remind me, actually. I can make you a mod even when I'm not streaming live. So if you remind me on Twitter, I will definitely mod you up. I think Quentin, wait, no, it wasn't Quentin. Who was the other one? Wow, I can't believe I'm forgetting. Whoever else I told to DM me on Twitter. Make sure to do that, and I'll get you mod. Oh yeah, aggregation PvP, I'll get you mod as well. Hey SK, what's going on? Yeah, you could change your iOS version of the system file. You could change the file, what's it called as well, the build number, very easily. It's not very hard at all to make a fake jailbreak video. Any jailbreak tweaks for download iTunes movies? I mean, you could just get MovieBox. That pretty much has all the movies that are in iTunes. MovieBox, there's Playbox, there's a bunch of different movie applications out there. GTA 5 money hacks? Not that I know of. You found the tweak that was causing your device to crash? Yeah, I remember you saying something about that. Should I update to 10.3.1 or stay on 10.3? If you're on 10.3, you can go ahead and update to 10.3.1. You can go ahead and update to 10.3.1. That's the only version I would say you can update to 10.3.1 is if you're on 10.3. Because the jailbreak, it's probably going to work for 10.3 and 10.3.1. I can't see ever a jailbreak getting released just for 10.3. You know, it's going to be 10.3.1 or 10.3 through 10.3.1 or just nothing at all. So if you're on 10.3, yeah, I'd say go ahead and update to 10.3.1. But any other version, no, I would not. But here's the thing too, like if you're on 10.3, I mean, it doesn't really make sense to update right now either. You know, even though I did just advise it, you know, you're going to have plenty of time. And 10.3.1 isn't even a big update. You're not even getting anything really with 10.3.1. It's pretty much going to run exactly the same as 10.3. So, I mean, I don't know. I think it's fine to update to 10.3.1 now, but it doesn't really make too much sense to do it now. What's up, Jace? I'm on 10.2.1 and don't have my blobs. Should I go to 10.3.1? You don't have to go to 10.3.1 to get your blobs. You can save blobs from any iOS version. The only thing that matters with blobs is that version that you're saving blobs for is signed. That's the only thing there. Can Extender be installed on a non-jailbroken device? No, it has to be a jailbroken device. Yeah, delete the in-universe repo. Rockets or Spurs? Spurs. I like the Spurs. I'm a Heat fan. But I like the Spurs. I respect Pop. I love that team. I thought you live stream on Fridays. I actually switched, Darth. I just talked about this. I'm starting to stream on Saturdays now just to kind of see. I'm trying to test which one people like better. But this is my second week streaming on a Saturday. So I'm liking it so far, but we'll have to kind of see. I'll be streaming on Saturday again next week. So. All right, guys, go ahead and ask your last question. We're coming up on 100 minutes streamed here, answering your guys' questions. Appreciate all the super chats. Appreciate all the new subscribers as well. Go ahead and ask your last few questions on here before I head out of here. Rip Fridays. They may come back. Who knows? I'm leaning towards Saturdays right now. I'm really liking the Saturday streams, but we'll see. We will see. What memes do you know? I'm up to date on my memes. I know pretty much all the memes. Aggregation for $2. Thank you. He says, is it safe to remove stashing? It's safe. Well, I wouldn't say safe. I mean, it should be fine. But when you unstash, it's not as easy as just uninstalling through Cydia. You have to do more than that. So I've actually never done it personally myself. But if you search Reddit, Coolstar, the developer of stashing, actually showed how to do it. It's a pain, though. It is a pain. Is restore the only way to get rid of malware? No, not necessarily. not necessarily. I appreciate that, Kyle. I appreciate that. No, the Jazz will not go to the finals. No, no chance. My iPod 6 is on 10.0.1. I would stay, again, just whatever you're on, the lowest version is the best for now. What kind of music are you into? I listen to all types of music. I grew up a big hip hop head, but then I kind of took a break from that. I like trap music, like EDM type trap music. I listen to anything, really. I mean, pretty much anything I listen to. How much time do you spend on editing? Too much. Too much time editing. Too much. That's something I need to cut down on, and I actually thought about hiring somebody as well to help out with that. And it's not even because I'm making a ton from YouTube, it's just because I have so many other things that I'm doing that I really could be spending my time a lot more wisely elsewhere. But I do love editing. I love the process of editing. I just love it. Hey, my cat's down there eating my fake plant. If you guys see that plant right there, he's eating another one of those on the ground right now. Hey, hey, hey. He loves eating fake grass. Do a collab with MKBHD. I'm 99% sure he doesn't know I exist. But we'll see. Alright, I had to get this thing from him chewing it, so sorry about that. I have an iPhone 2G on 10.3.1. Yeah, right. Collab with iCrack your iDevice. I use Final Cut Pro to edit all of my videos. Is it possible to unjailbreak iOS 9.3.4? Yeah, it is. Use City, or 9.3.4. No, there's no jailbreak for that. You can use City Eraser, though, on iOS 9. Oh my god. I told you it would be a subtle dab. You're not going to expect it. You're not going to expect it. I've got to treat it like an Easter egg. Just like I have so many Easter eggs in my videos. Some people don't even notice them. I actually still have a video up right now that there was an Easter egg and then nobody pointed out. You guys are usually good at pointing out the Easter eggs, but there's one that nobody still figured out. I may give a hint edit in the 100K video. I may not. I don't know. I love playing these little games though. It's a lot of fun. But yep, you just missed the dab, Kevin. Unfortunately, you just missed the dab. I saw somebody liked this video. I just saw somebody like the video right once I dabbed. That's hilarious. They're like, no, I'm not going to give this video a thumbs up until he dabs. And I dab and they thumbs up. That's funny. When will 10.3.2 get released? Hopefully on Monday. We don't know for sure yet though. So, Apple tends to release software updates like the points 10.3.2, like not the major firmwares, on Mondays, usually around 1 p.m. Eastern. Is when they get released. So my best bet would be Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern, around 1 p.m. Eastern. But we just don't know at this point. I mean, Apple's so unpredictable these days. It's crazy. Crazy. YouTube 2017, a million mile an hour fidget spinner versus human. Yeah, YouTube's getting out of control with these fidget spinner videos. Like if you search fidget spinner, you're going to see videos with like millions of views. If I was like a vlogger or something like that, I would be milking those fidget spinners for views, not just for views, just to grow your audience. That's like the most that's probably nothing going to be as trendy as that in the whole year of 2017. It's crazy. Do I have braces? No, I used to have braces though. iPad Pro 2 coming soon? I believe so. I'm not too sure on that though. Do I monetize my videos? Yes, I do. Because I spend a long time creating them. So I'd rather get paid minimum wage than to not get paid at all. All right, Josh, take care, man. Yeah, I'll get you on Skype. Do I unjailbreak the Home Depot jailbreak? Is it possible? Yeah, it's possible. Can you jailbreak your fidget spinner? The boycott hasn't hit me hard, so I did notice a dip in my revenue for sure, but I wouldn't say hard. I wouldn't say it's as dramatic as people are making it seem, but I did notice a hit. But that's fine because I don't live off of YouTube ad revenue, so I'm fine with that. I'm not fine with it, but it's not the end of the world for me. What's going to be special about the iMac Pro? The fact that it has pro users in mind, like myself, who edit videos a lot. Appreciate that, Milo. Cool Booter works, but I've had a lot of people report that it hasn't worked, so I'm not sure on that. It kind of depends. Do you think Cydia will ever come to the Apple TV? It depends. It depends. Yeah, I am making a video on. It depends on if Substrate's going to work for it. It does, and if it has Substrate working for the Apple TV, and if tweaks can get made for it, then yeah, I can see that happening. But as for 100K, yeah, I am making a special video for that. It's going to be like a tribute video, not really tribute, but like, kind of like a montage video of my years here on YouTube. Sorry guys, I can't read Arabic. I only can read English. You can take a chance on using Cool Booter. Just know that there's, it's not guaranteed to work. We do reviews and other stuff, not just jailbreak. Hey, Ricardo, if you look on my channel, I've done a lot of videos that aren't just jailbreak related. And just yesterday, again, if you guys haven't entered the giveaway yet, make sure you enter the giveaway to win a Bluetooth speaker. Everybody can use a new Bluetooth speaker. Even if you have one now, this is like a super bass speaker. It's like an $80 speaker on Amazon. Really awesome speaker. So you can watch that video. It's my last upload. So if you want to enter to win that, I'm announcing the winner next week. So it's going to be a really quick giveaway, and it's worldwide. It's open to everybody in the world. So make sure you enter that if you haven't already. Everybody loves free stuff. So kind of jailbreak my Bleach on what firmware? Yeah, you can jailbreak your Bleach on Bleach OS 1.6. All right, Benvito, take care, man. I appreciate those donations, man. Thank you. I just got jailbreak made from. Is really jailbreak made from Apple? No. If you're saying this Apple developed the jailbreaks, no. Jailbreak coming or no? Potentially, we don't know for sure. No, I don't think Penguin's going to release the jailbreak immediately after 10.3.2 gets released. No, I do not. How do you remove malware from iPhone? I'm gonna, if you really want to know that, here, if you Google it, actually there was a Reddit post made recently on how to remove malware if it's on your device. So I'll link you up to that. It's a lot more than I can explain in this video, and it's pretty detailed as well. So let me know. You have a Bluetooth speaker? This Bluetooth speaker is pretty awesome though. It probably has more bass than your Bluetooth speaker. So it actually has more bass than any Bluetooth speaker I've ever heard. So I'll throw that out there. Another $2 from aggregation. I appreciate that, man. He said last donation for me until next time. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by as well. Appreciate all you guys spending your Saturday night with me. I really appreciate that. Again, I do these light bulb thing in the background. Yeah, I'll show that in a minute. People thought it was candles, candle, but yeah, I do these streams every Saturday night, guys. I used to do Friday. Still may go back to Friday. I'm kind of testing it out and seeing what one works best. But right now, I'm really liking the Saturday stream. So if you're not already subscribed, make sure to subscribe. I'm not skipping your questions. I'm trying to answer all the questions. I mean, I'm trying. If you have $1 laying around, you could super chat, and that's a guaranteed, answering your question. But again, I'm trying to answer all the questions. Yeah. So Saturday is better for me by far. Yeah, I've had a lot of people say Saturday is better, especially when I was doing the Friday stream. So we'll see. Can I jailbreak the president? That's funny. Have you ever jailbroken an iPhone in the App Store, in the Apple Store? No, I have not. That's weird. Answer mine. iPod Touch coming soon? I have no clue. I don't know. You have a stain on your wall? That's actually, yeah, that's, I guess you can call it a stain. It's from tape. So I just haven't got it off yet. Why does jailbreaking affect the battery so much? My battery's fine. Anemone, if you theme your device, that does drain battery. Not necessarily drain, but it does have an impact on battery. And if you bloat your device with tweaks, that will drain your battery as well. But I like to keep things lean on my daily driver, so I don't use themes as much as I love themes. I use lock screen themes, so I'll use like lock HTML. But I don't like using widgets because they do take away from that battery. But yeah, it just depends on what you install. That's the bottom line. Does Semi Restore work on iOS 9.3.4? You don't need to use that. You could just use Cydia Eraser on there. All right, guys. I said last questions 10 minutes ago, but really this time, go ahead and ask your last questions. I'm going to get out of here. in about 5 minutes. So I'm going to give this 5 more minutes to answer some more questions. So what do you guys have for me? Can I jailbreak my life? I want to make it better. That's a good one. Can't believe I haven't heard that one yet. That's funny. All right. Hey, appreciate that, man. Thank you. You have a good weekend as well. 9.3.5 jailbreak soon. Possibly. They actually said they're going to be releasing it. They, as in the Fried Apple team, said they're going to be releasing it soon. Retro, good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Nike versus Adidas, Nike all the way. Did I dab already? I did dab already. Will I live stream? When will I live stream again? Next Saturday. It's not guaranteed, and maybe Friday, maybe Saturday. Just make sure you have the notifications turned on because that's just the best way of knowing when I'm going to go live. I wish I could, I wish that was just a ploy to get you guys to do it, but that's realistically the best way. Anthony, thank you for the $2 Canadian. Can I inbox you for advice on iPhone 4S? Yeah, sure. Message me on Twitter. Twitter's the best way to DM me. I used to recommend people DM me on Instagram, but Instagram, I got like 300 messages that day when I posted that video for resigning Yalu, and that is literally the worst place to respond to messages. Instagram is by far the worst place to provide support through DM. So if you have questions, DM me on Twitter, please. Please. It drives me crazy when I go to Instagram for DMs. Can I jailbreak a criminal serving jail time? When did I start YouTube? I started YouTube in 2008. Actually, 2007. I started this channel in 2008. So I started YouTube literally 1 year after it was founded in 2006, which is crazy. Crazy. Love from India. Shout out to India. Don't leave. Hey, I wish I could do a 24-hour stream for you guys, but you can probably tell I'm super exhausted from today. But yeah, 24-hour stream, possibly in the future. What time is it for you? I don't even know what time it is, to be honest. Anybody have a time? What time is it Eastern Standard Time? I have like 50 channels, literally. Have I been swatted yet? No. Hopefully it never happens either. Maybe if I go out in public like Ice Poseidon, I'll get a 10:17. Okay. 10:17 Brick Squad PM is the time. 10:17 Brick Squad. Got it. You can sleep and we eat during the 24 hours. Oh my God. You should do a giveaway of some phones. I'm actually giving away an $80 Bluetooth speaker. But phones, that's another. I'm going to be giving away an iPhone 8. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. I originally wanted to make it for patrons only. So like it's kind of, I don't know. I don't think people would like that. If people had to pitch in $2 to win an iPhone, I don't know how people would take that. I don't know if people would like the fact that I say giveaway, but they really have to pay $2. I don't know. But the fact that you can get a brand new $1,000 iPhone 8 for $2 isn't too bad. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'll try to get your guys' opinion closer to that time as well and see what you guys think about that. I just wish I could meet you in person. I wish I could meet some of you guys in person as well. That'd be pretty cool. Can I jailbreak my toilet on what firmware? Toilet OS 8? Yes, you can. How much you gonna make? What do you mean, Rod One? All right, you got 2 more minutes on here, guys. So go ahead and ask your last few questions, and then I'm gonna head out of here and probably go to sleep very shortly after. I am super exhausted. So those of you guys who are DMing me, don't. Sorry if I don't get to you tonight on Twitter, but check your email. I need help with my Cydia. Yeah, I'll get to your email as well. I've been getting a lot of emails as well lately, so I'll get back to that as soon as possible. Sleep is for the weak. Hey, I usually agree, but I'm more exhausted than I have been in a while. So show us your girlfriend. She's right here. Right here. That's my girlfriend. What makes your videos unique? You tell me. I think I'm a lot more thorough and detailed than any other person in the scene right now. That's just my opinion. You guys can draw your own conclusions, but that's what I think sets me apart. And the fact that I'm a lot more interactive than most YouTubers with my audience. I think that's what sets me apart. ICU is better. That's fine. I'm not going to disagree with somebody's opinion. I do not ever disagree with somebody's opinion. That's why it's called an opinion. Paint your wall a different color? Yeah, I've thought about it a lot. You should do a vlog. I've actually thought about that as well. I have thought about a vlog, but it's not going to be on this channel. That's the thing. What should you like more, Installer or Cydia? I liked Installer better. Installer was that OG I loved it. I Crack Your iDevice is the best YouTuber. I respect your opinion. I'm not going to disagree with an opinion. Show us the weird lamp. It's not really weird. It's cool. Here's what it looks like. I can't even reach it really that far. That's what it looks like. Very cool. Very, I don't know how you describe it. Very modern looking, very, I guess old fashioned actually. Not modern, very old fashioned looking. Which makes it really cool. Oh, I almost pulled this thing off my, I don't know what I'm trying to do here. Do a product review? There's nothing really to review on a lamp. There's no real, no real product review there for a lamp. What if I did a review on a lamp? Yeah, this is a nice lamp here. It's got a nice brightness, you know. It's got a nice body. The cord is this long, and that's it. That's the review. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching my 45-second lamp review. Subscribe if you want to see more lamp reviews. I have 3% battery left. Rip. Do YouTubers pay taxes? Yes, we do pay taxes. Anything new with the Pengu jailbreak? I watched it. I talked about it a lot. So, all right, guys. Actually, it's been 5 minutes. Oops, I didn't realize that. For those of you just joining, make sure you subscribe to see the next time I go live. My cat is bugging me like crazy. I'm super exhausted, so I've got to get out of here. I got to quit extending the stream so long. As much as I love you guys, as much as I want to stay here. If you guys are new here, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe. I do these live streams every week. I also do jailbreak update videos every week. I try to answer all you guys' questions, but of course I can't always get to everybody. But go ahead and message me on Twitter if you still have a question. I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. Check the links in the description there's a lot of things in the description you can check out. Make sure you follow me on social media, all that good stuff. I'm going to go probably sleep. I'm super tired. So thanks again for watching, guys. Thanks to all the people that donated in Super Chat. Thanks to all the moderators. Thanks for everybody that came out just in general, asked questions, did anything. So appreciate you guys. I'll see you next time.